Okay, now I'm over here at Midwest Corvette Show in Valparaiso, and I'm talking with the legendary Reeves Callaway himself, and he's standing in front of one of his original Corvettes of that era. Reeves, Frank Pope, pleasure meeting you.
Nice to see you again, Frank.
Tell us, is this, what year is this?
This is a 1988 Callaway Twin Turbo. This was one of 500 cars that we built for Chevrolet from 86 to 91. And it's nice that they've turned into collector pieces, because that means that people take very good care of them. And this is a good example. This is a car that's 20 years old, and take a look at it. It's pretty impressive. So.
And now over here,
skip ahead 20 years, and this is the car that we make today. This is the Callaway Corvette, and it's available through 30 very nicely selected Chevrolet dealers nationwide. The one that we're here today for is Harbor Chevrolet in Michigan City. And what this is a supercharged version of the Corvette at 580 horsepower. And it is available as a coupe, a convertible, an automatic, or a manual gearbox. So it spreads out the availability over all the platforms. A Z06 at 505 horsepower is only available as a manual gearbox coupe. So that's the differentiator in the Callaway program versus the Z06. So we can do a walkthrough of the features of the car, which is technically very interesting. Of course, it all starts with airflow. So right at the beginning is the Callaway honker, which is the cold air inlet system that increases the airflow to both a standard or a supercharged car. Goes right into the latest Eaton supercharger. This is the same supercharger that's used in the ZR1, mounted in the same position with an intercooler, makes 580 horsepower, has a great sound when you step on it. From there, the exhaust continues out through the Callaway exhaust system. Stainless steel double D tips, slats at the end, really pretty, and a reasonable sound, one that doesn't drive you out of the car. But the real deal is that these cars have to be everyday drivers, and we try very hard to make sure that after you get over the fun of having 580 horsepower under your right foot, you're going to go back to driving the car pretty much like normal. And here's where you can have your cake and eat it too. 70 miles an hour, 6 gear, on the highway, 1300 RPM, 31 miles to the gallon. Now, normally if you say 600 horsepower sports car, you're not talking 31 miles to the gallon in the same sentence. But I think that shows where General Motors has really done an extraordinary job of engineering the vehicle.
well, Reeves, what about your other Callaway Corvette? Callaway 16?
The C16.
C16.
Yeah.
What's that all about?
Well, that's where it gets really fun, Frank. This Callaway C16 is a completely bespoke automobile. We use the C6 as the basis, supercharged, of course, but then we rebody the automobile entirely. We also put in a fabulous German leather interior, carbon magnesium wheels, brakes from the Le Mans program. It really addresses every area of the automobile that you would address if you wanted to make one of the world's really great sports cars, and price was not so much of an issue. But because these cars are all built to order, we don't have one here to show you. But you can go to a couple places that have them. I'm going to give a little pitch here for World-Class Driving. World-Class Driving is a place that has 8 or 10 of the world's really great automobiles, and you can go drive a Callaway C16, a McLaren SLR, a Lamborghini Gallardo, a Ferrari 430, a Porsche Turbo, all in the same day for $1,500. So if you want to drive a Callaway C16 and drive all those other great cars, just go to worldclassdriving.com and sign up for one of their programs. They run them all over the United States. It's pretty good stuff. Hi folks, I'm Reeves Callaway, and you're watching Vetster.com.